Hello, students. Welcome to Math Today. We're going to do a couple of things. One, we are going to play a game called Collect 20 Together, and we are going to also do different ways to count higher numbers. This is Unit 613, Ways to Count. Let's start with that one.
Ways to count. When I count, I say one number for each object. I need to keep track of what I'm counting. The last number I say is the total. The total tells me how many. My friends have different ways to keep track when they count. Rosa puts each button in a cup as she counts it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 14 buttons in total. Sam moves each button as he counts it. 1, 2, 3, and all the way to 14. The total is 14. Kim arranges the buttons in a row to count. The total number of buttons is 14. Max arranges the buttons in rows of 5 to count. The total number of buttons is 14. My friends count buttons in many different ways. What do you do when you count?
Try it. Drag some pennies into the workspace. Count the total number of pennies in the workspace. The total number of pennies is...
So what you can do is you can either do it on technology like I'm going to do here and or like I show you on my document camera. So we can go 1, I'm dragging them over, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm also going to put them in sets of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm just going to put a couple more so that I can just go 5, 10, 11, 12. And then I can take my pen and write a 12. You'll have to write a 12 in your journal. Okay, now, so I'm going to put those back. Three, 5, 6. I'd like for you to do both counting this way and hands-on as well. So that's different ways to count. You can put them in a cup. You can put them in a row or rows of 5 or rows of 10. You can touch and pull. And here is Collect 20 Together.
Collect 20 together. Roll the dot cube. Drag that number of pennies to the game board. Play with a partner. Work together. 1. Player 1 rolls the dot cube by tapping on it. 2. Player 1 drags that many pennies to the game board. 3. Player 2 repeats steps 1 and 2. 4. Together, figure out how many pennies there are in all. 5. Keep taking turns. 6. The game is over when there are 20 or more pennies. 7. Tap the Start Over button to remove all pennies from the game board.
So these games are very similar, the ways that we count, and then we have 2 10 frames instead of 1. We're just working with higher numbers this time. So watch how we play. You click on it, and then you just drag 1, and then your partner goes. You don't even need to count that. You can visualize and subitize that that is 2. So I'm going to put 3 more on. 1, 2, 3. If you know your 10 frames, you don't even need to count starting from 1. You know that if the top is full, that is 5, because 5 and 5 is 10. 3 more. One way that you can figure out how many this is that you know that 8 and 2 make 10, so that's 8, or you can say 5, 6, 7, 8, or you can start from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I subitized because I know that 8 and 2 make 10. I counted starting with 5 and continued 6, 7, 8, and I started from 1. These are the strategies that I want you to be using with whomever you play. So that is 9. Miss Brown knows that 1 less than 10 is 9. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 10 and 1 make 11. 2 more. 10 and 3 make 13. 2 more. I can go 5, 10, 15, or I can say 10 and 5 make 15, or I can start from 1 or say 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Many different strategies to use. 2 more. I'm going to subitize, saying 10 and 7 is 17. 2 more. You could keep going until you get a 1, and I happen to get 1. So that's how you play that game. Then I want you to take each one and drag them back. Just like that. And then you can be counting forward or backward, however you would like to practice. Now, let's get on the document camera and do it this way. All right, so one of the first ways that she counted was using a cup. And these are higher numbers higher than 10. So she dropped it in. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I have 17. I counted that way. Also, touch and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And 17 is the total. Don't forget to use vocabularies like total, which means how many. And then you could say 10 and 7, or you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Many different strategies. Now, so practice your counting with different strategies in using the word total. You could tap each one as you count. You could touch and pull, put them in a cup. Here is collect 20 together. You don't have to use pennies. You could use Unifix cubes or buttons or shapes and play it the same way that the computer did. So you have 5. So you put 5 on there. And it stops when you get to 20. So we're adding because the numbers are going to get bigger and bigger. Oh, 5 and 5. Everybody knows or should know that 5 and 5 make 10. We have 10 fingers on our hands. So 1 10 frame is already full. 2, 10 and 2 make 12. We're adding and figuring out the total as we keep on and on adding. So now I have to put 4 on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 10 and 6 make 16. 2, 1, 2. 10 and 8 make 18. And 3, 1, 2, and 1 extra. All right, so let me get back to us. Boys and girls, have fun practicing different strategies to count to find the total number, and have fun playing collect 20 together. Enjoy your math.